guys, welcome back to another episode here in New Age. I want to say thank you so much for managing to hit 62 subscribers. We keep hitting subscribers each and every day, which is really happy. And also, I did some work, so I basically wanted you to get kind of prepped for the first stage, and I think making a batter factory for some base cakes would be the option. So I went around, I got some of the fluid tanks. I shortened them down quite a bit so we got extra fluid tank left over. I went to a milk farm, set that off, and basically it's producing a shit ton of milk. So I basically filled that up by using a pipe and using the stuff over there. And now I've got a container of milk. So we need milk, butter, sugars, flour and eggs to make batter, which is going to be stored here. Once this is stored, it's going to go into a tin, which is then going to go across this conveyor belt and then cook. So this is going to be turned into more of a cooking area, and then basically everything else will basically go into like a little bit of a vault. I don't really know what to do after that, and I kind of wanted to have a look what kind of design to do for this area, and I think this looks pretty cool. It looks quite handy, but it's in one section, and I kind of want to keep this like featured around like parts of the builds are basically going to stay in one area for each of the builds, and I wanted to make batter today. So we're going to do batter, and to make batter we basically need this, but we have to make milk, so we have to mix up butter and milk, and then we also need milk left over. So we're going to have to do two bits and bobs, and that's the reason why I built the flaming thing a little bit different to, well, the cooking pot instead of that one, because I don't want it to be a giant slide picture of a batter thing. I don't think it looks cool, and I think this design might work really well. We got some cake tins yesterday, which we can fill up. Quite expensive, but it actually works quite well because we actually have an iron farm which is producing a shit ton of iron by this little guy over here. So, yeah. So first things first is we are going to need to grab all the different types of materials. So we are going to need some of this, we're going to need some spouts, definitely, we're going to need some fluid ducts, we're going to need some water wheels to kind of get started. We'll basically end up changing this water wheel to better power. We're going to need a rotational pulley because we're going to need to alter the thing. And then we're also going to need some shafts, some big cogs, and some little cogs. Oh, that's all the cogs we've got. Really? We've got any more cogs? I don't think we've got any more cogs. We'll have to go and grab some from thingy. I'm pretty sure I got a lot of them. Oh yeah, I also collected a bunch of villagers from the hole. I kind of just kept them in here because they're annoying. Because they make 24/7. But yeah. Then we're also going to need to make a little bit of a chicken coop, which is going to produce what we also need. So we need a barrel. We've got a chest. Don't really need a chest, we just need a barrel. We are going to need, we've got funnels, some glass to put it in. Got 7 of those. A hopper, I'm pretty sure I got a hopper in the inventory. Yes, we've got a hopper here. We've got a barrel, we've got glass, we've got some funnels. Oh yeah, we're going to need gearboxes. We're going to need a vault. We're going to need this. We're also going to need to make a clutch. So we don't have a clutch here. We have a case of chain dryers, which are going to come in handy, but not right now, because I don't know if we'll get time to do the cooking pot. So I haven't really figured out the cooking pot yet. Think about getting some mechanical arm, put it in, and it basically comes out once it's done. I basically just want to set up the first part, which is this part, and then I'll figure out that in probably like creative, try and figure out what the best option is for this area, and yeah. So for this, we are going to need a shaft going across all the way across here, like this, and this is going to have a belt go from here. So this is basically where the bat is going to go. Once it's piped. So that's that part. Next is we are going to need a spout to go out of the milk. I'm going to put the piping along the roof. And I think about building this after, like the thing like I usually do. And then we kind of like want it to be kind of like separate. So we need one for to put in the mixer, and the other one needs to be going in another mixer, which will be thinking actually, so this needs to go down. Now to think of it, yeah, we need this to go down. I think the best option for this is we're gonna lay it across like the floor, but I kind of want to bring it out because I don't want it to hit the roof. So I think pipe, pipe, pipe across here. We're gonna have a little bit. We're gonna have multiple ones and thingy. That's the reason why I got so much milk. So I'm just gonna have the basin. Can't see shit. There we go. So that's gonna have the basin, and then we are going to have a belt here, which will then pump out the butter once it's done. So that's that part, that's the butter part. And then we're going to need eggs, which I'm thinking of putting next door. So this will be where a chicken coop will go, on top of this area. And then we're going to need another trail of milk going this way, which then we're going to fill up some more. Which is going to go this way. Which is then going to go across here. And that's going to have the basins. And then if we are careful enough. Where are my basins? I'm pretty sure I have a couple of basins from destroying things. I have a crafter. This one is a stupid chest. It doesn't ever like me opening certain chests, and it does me head in because it might have the resources I need. Can I please open you? Thank you. Ta-da! Oh, and it's also got some mixers. So let's grab 5. Oh, actually, this might not be a good idea because we're gonna have to pipe out the milk from this. So actually, the best option is to have a separate pipe in, which then goes all the way over here, then turns here, which then will lead to this guy, which then is going to be the butter. This is for the milk. Then I'm also going to grab, I'm going to shorten this down, same with this one, and this one, and this one. And then we are going to bring this across, and this is going to go up, and then we want the belt to go here and here. So like that. So this will be butter. So we'll just do 3 of each. Do mixer, mixer, and mixer. Who are you? Oh, you're the red market person. You're Ted. Oh, you're good. Can I keep you? I don't have a seat for you. Stay there. 2 seconds, buddy. I'm gonna put him in the tavern. You can go and talk to this guy. Dude, I've got a little guest for you. I kind of need you to keep an eye on him. That'd be great. Come here. You can sit with this guy and have a good cup of coffee. We'll check on you a little bit later. Right. So we've got butter, which is basically what that's going to be. So that's going to cook up mix some butter for us, which is then going to pop out here and go onto the deployer. Might bring this back. So I don't really want it to be too... Don't know how much batter we're gonna make, so, and then we're gonna make batter goes in these like this. Also gets mixed 1, 2 like this. Probably add 3. Let's do 3 lots of batter on this one as well. And then we're gonna need a spout for milk because I don't really want to do it piping in because I think it can easily block up the system, and for what I want to do it won't really work that well. So we're actually going to bring this across all the way here. I'm going to put 2 spouts here. I'm going to put a conveyor belt going along as well, like this. I'm going to put a barrel here. I'm going to move this guy along. I'm going to put a funnel there. About like here and here. I'm going to use a spout over because then that will actually clock off that so it doesn't flood. Yeah, that'll work. That good there. That could be for buckets. Let's see what I want. Etc. So I'll be back once I've kind of got, so all I'm going to do now is put the egg thing in and then also put some sugar in. So I'll be back in a little bit after I get that sorted and I can probably show you guys how this works. We probably won't get power today because we are really low and I don't really want to rush things, so hopefully this all works fine. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so I'm back. I did some work. I kind of did set power to it because I had to fix a bunch of things. And I also had a second floor. So basically there's 2 different cake tins. There is carrot cake and then there's also the batter. Because the carrot needs actual batter for it to basically process, we kind of like had to make the carrot cake a top. So this thing constantly keeps getting stuck. So you have to basically right click the arms to reset it, and then you basically put the sugar back in and the butter. Can I just add the butter back in the pot? Yeah, it gets so much butter, it's ridiculous. So this thing makes a shit to the butter at once. So basically, yeah, everything gets turns into batter, and then etc. We've got basically butter being mixed into milk, which is then giving us a bunch of butter, which then goes into the wheat pot. These guys grab it and mix it. We've got flours and we've got eggs as well as sugar. The eggs are from a chicken, the flour is from milk, and then it gets put into a storage drawer, which is underneath the belts, which then is voided. So these seeds that you see on here will get straight in and get voided completely, because we don't really need seeds, we've got plenty over everywhere. And yeah, so it's actually pretty good, pretty handy. It's pretty nice. I'm just going to grab a couple of eggs and just kind of like fix. Let's do that one. It's always eggs. Why is it always eggs with these guys? Sometimes I'm able to reset it by just literally putting a bunch of the ingredients in here. Just gonna add a bunch of eggs to it. The only thing that's gonna be slow is probably the milk, but we've got plenty of milk, and I'm also filling up another fluid container full of milk right now. So the goal is to try and get as much batter as possible, so we can make a couple of the products and etc. And it's slowly going. As you can see here, we're finally going up. So as soon as it hits that, we're not going to make any more. I've also got a switch on the water wheel. This is basically going to be a temporary power source. Might be just for this one, but it's not going to be for every single one. I do want to planning a power station, and this is also where it's being baked. The other thing is I actually emptied the crap out of the things for here, because a lot of the chests were actually empty, and it was a pain. And then I also sectioned off what things I want to make. So I want to have different districts, such as sweets, salads, and basically some kind of like bowl things. We want pastas, breakfast, and then we also want just basically meals. And then we've got some other bits and bobs which I haven't made yet. So these are the things I've currently made in the area over there, and I kind of shipped them over here. But it's going to be in different sections. So this area we're going to be first working on is going to be the sweet area, and this is first farm. This is going to be the batter farm, where we're getting a bunch of batter being done, and yep. So just kind of just working on getting that focused, and we're just going to grab a crack to the batter and get that filled up. The top floor still needs to be done, so I haven't even started this one yet, because it was the carrot one, and it's basically just going to produce carrots, and it's going to be put in here, and milk. I also got to fix this, because this is basically where we're going to put the wheat. Currently got quite a lot of wheat left, so I'm not going to touch this right now, because that's getting milled into the wheat flour that we need. And then, yeah, like I said, we're running low on milk, so I'm going to let the batter kind of like load up and hopefully run this low, and then I'm going to bring over the liquid one and put that in, and then also start producing the carrot cake, which I think will be a better option. But that is basically what this one looks like, and it's pretty cool, and we are producing a lot of batter. There's also a bunch of issues with this, so when it comes to fluid basins you have to put it underneath the sauce. I didn't realise that, I should have pondered it, so that's the reason why that factory there does not work the way it's meant to, which is a pain. But now I figured that out, I can actually fix that for myself. But yeah, so the next one is I've got to figure out what next dessert we're going to be making and basically put it in, and then I'm basically going to put like a pathway kind of thing to section off the different areas. Might have a deduction one where we just slice a bunch of stuff like we did over there, but nah. Where's the fun in that? So, honestly, thank you so much for playing. I do apologise, this video is not exciting and we didn't really do too much, and a lot of the things did change. Like I said, a lot of things broke, so I did add milk buckets to that area for the batter, and it doesn't work. You have to actually pour in the milk. But then, Also, you have to put the smart flow pipes to be able to get the batter out instead of the milk, and that is how you basically get that thing to work. So yeah, I've still got a lot of things to learn in this world, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time. We're going to quickly go and take a screenshot before we leave. So yeah, I think next time we're going to be working on probably like some cookies or something. I don't really know. I've got to pick out dessert, what I want to do, figure out the recipes, figure out the ingredients we're going to need, and etc. And then bring it over, and then if we have to produce, we're going to produce the farming for all the foods over there in that area. I've also got things for wheat and carrots, basically, in a second harvest farm, so that's going to be handy. And then we're just going to produce a bunch of other stuff over there, which we'll bring over here anyway, just to kind of like keep the lag minimum, because more machines we put over here to produce foods, it's going to lag, so able to prep it before it comes over here would be a little bit easier and less complicated and a lot more simple. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and don't forget to leave comments on what you guys think and what food we should do next. It'd be nice to be able to you guys decide what food you want to see be produced in this area. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in a little bit.